Welcome back.
Pocha 89.
Yes, we are. And today,
We have gin.
I think we did introduce to our viewers what this is.
This is
Yes.
our favorite gin. Very affordable. And tastes pretty good.
And this is the brand that makes Suntory.
Yes, same brand.
Same brand. So, it has a beautiful taste, floral, almost like a tea and floral and all these things together.
Yeah, there's sakura leaves, sansho pepper, sakura flower, yuzu peel.
And sencha tea. I mean, there you go. So if you can find this at your local liquor store, please get them and try it. And if you do have it right in front of you, grab a glass and join us for today's podcast.
Yes, pour yourself a glass.
Thank you. Do you want to mix it? Yes, I do want to mix it.
I like mixing it with tea.
Oh. You could have told me you had that all this time.
said it earlier.
You did.
I did.
All right, it's okay. Classic gin coke. Ha. Pour yourself one right now if you do have time and have one at home. Cheers.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Chinese New Year. There's a lot of things happening this weekend.
Oh, the February, it's all about a lot of
Celebration.
things. Celebration.
There's also Mardi Gras this weekend, I think.
We get to see some TDs.
Yay.
Woo! But
What are we here to talk about today?
here's the thing. February is a month for me personally, and for Jesper, who has a lot of friends.
It's a
Who
money
has-
of spending. For Libras, it's a month of spending.
Mm-hmm.
I've had at least 2 birthdays every week in February.
Yeah, and again today, as of like today, we're going to another birthday party.
That's why
right
we're
after
drinking
this.
today.
Yeah, but because it's the month of a lot of things that's happening, there's one interesting thing that's happening in the online world right now. So today's topic is the beef between Koreans and SEAblings, or Southeast Asian countries.
I'm not very in that drama or into it at all, so explain to us what that means.
So I was on Twitter one day, like last week. And here's the thing. I'm a hoe. You know that every host have used Twitter not to update themselves with worldly affairs, but it's more like to watch porn. I was scrolling through and I see a lot of this like Korean flag versus SEAblings, or like Malaysian flag, Southeast Asian countries flag.
SEAblings is like SEA.
Yeah, ASEA and
No,
ASEA is ASEAN or ASEAN, which is like it's a group of Southeast Asian countries together, right?
Yes.
And I think they use that SEA and then put the bling together to make it like there are sibling countries, like sister countries or team up countries. So they call it siblings with SEA. And I was like, what's that? And I just scroll through more, and then I see more of them, and I'm like, what is going on? So I click into it, and I guess like the beef was already there. They're like talking all this thing, and I did not know how it started and what made all this fiasco started. So I went on YouTube, triple check, and the whole story started from a concert. I think a Korean band called Day6 was having a concert in Malaysia, and then there's a strict rule that you're not supposed to bring like really nice camera with the whole gears to take a video or shoot photos of the celebrity.
Because it gets in the way of people. Like it's too big that it's blocking the view from people. Right?
I guess
like
so.
the cameras are that big.
Yeah, I feel like in Korea we call it jikcam, like where like it's I guess like there's I don't know the whole rule, right, regulation behind it, but like in Korea it's like a normal thing for the fans to have really nice camera, have a really nice
Like
video.
the zoom lens is like a foot long.
Yeah. But I guess like even in Korea, when you walk into a concert or walk into, I don't know, a
Venue.
space venue, there's certain rules to follow. But sounds like it's more normal in Korea. But in Malaysia, especially in concert arena, you're not supposed to bring that in, which is totally fine, understandable. I mean, I don't want to bring $5,000 worth of camera with me. But anyways,
But I wonder if the rule is set by the venue or is it like a rule that all the fangirls kind of agreed on?
it seems like it's from the venue
Okay.
because I
So
do
it's like
have
law.
a similar incident that happened in Indonesia too.
Okay.
So, and so, well, I guess this person uploaded a video. I mean, okay. So, like, one of the fans was there, saw this guy, Korean guy, holding a really big, nice camera, getting on the way. So she or he took a video of him and posted online saying like, "Oh, this guy did this," and I found out that the guy who actually brought this entire expensive camera with him apologized. He's like, "Hey, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. Next time I
He's
follow the
Korean?
rule." He's
Or
Korean.
okay.
But then in that video, there's like on the comment section of that video, there's like a one Korean netizen said, "Oh, like, what's a fucking big deal? You know, like you guys." Basically, it became like this Korean netizen mocking Malaysian, calling them like, "Oh, Southeast Asians are like monkeys and stuff." And then Malaysian netizen got mad and they were going back and forth. And obviously, I think, like the sibling countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, Philippines, like they all teamed up together and attack Koreans.
Sibling, this SEA stands for Southeast Asian.
Yeah.
That's what it stands for.
Yeah. Like ASEAN is a very political term, but they used the SEA and put siblings together and made it into word SEAblings, which is really creative. But anyways, the whole point is not only Southeast Asian countries teaming up, time goes by, I realized like so I first encountered this issue last week, right? Even today when I saw Brazil was part of the siblings now. So it looks like so here's the thing, and I'm not trying to say what I'm saying is correct, but it looks like anyone who feels like or who thinks that they or their country that has been a victim of racism like by Koreans, they jump in and join siblings to attack Korean netizens, saying like, "Oh, you guys are, you call us monkey. You guys look down on us. You're the most racist country anyway ever, and you guys are all the monkeys too. You guys are plastic surgery monsters. Like." And I saw a lot of videos of like Koreans on the street, walking on the street back in like 80s and 90s, and they're like, "Oh, this is the era, Koreans before the plastic surgery era, and they all look like monkey anyway. So why would you call us monkey?" And like versus, I saw a video of like that versus like the Filipinas who won Miss Universe. I'm not bashing like whoever the person who made that video. It's just like to me, overall, like from the wider lens, I'm like, is it that serious? I thought. But then I realized, you know what? It's worth talking about because this is another level of racism that happens within the race, same race,
Within Asians.
within Asians.
Yes.
Because we do know that a lot of Southeast Asian do believe that East Asian look down on them. One of the terms that I usually hear a lot is like jungle Asian.
Coined by who? Ali Wong.
Ali Wong. So I thought we are coming from the most, I would say,
Neutral.
neutral
Well,
standpoint.
Joe is Korean,
Yeah.
but he also grew up in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
So you're literally in the middle of all of it.
This hit right on the spot for me.
It's like I mean, in the end, this is a race war. And it's so dumb because it's just like playing off stereotypes and like trying to insult the other race based off of stereotypes and what they've seen in media. And it's just childish. But I'm sure like the people that are commenting this are children. They're like probably like 14 to 18. Like
I bet.
there's no like 28-year-old being like a keyboard warrior commenting to all the Indonesians or Koreans all these insults that have You know, the whole thing that, oh, like everyone's like like in Korea has plastic surgery. Okay, like, is that an insult? I don't know. But also like because of the the standard of Korean plastic surgery now, plastic surgery in other countries also raise their standard based off what Koreans did. So it's just like every Asian country that like is successful helps build the other ones around.
Yeah, totally.
I think it's such a funny thing too, because like I don't know if like Americans are not in this conversation.
Not at all.
We
Not.
have our own shit to worry about right now. The
Oh yeah.
world in America right now is a mess.
We're basically like a clown right
Yeah,
now.
like we don't got time for that kind of drama. So this drama is happening everywhere outside of the US.
Outside of the US and Europe. I think it's mainly in Asia, and also like I see some Brazilian flags. So I was interested enough in to dig into like what is the root cause of Brazilian like joining the team of the ASEAN like ASEAN or like the siblings. Was ever Koreans like racist against them, you know, all this thing. But then that question lead me to like, is this about the skin color? Is it about the race or skin color, nationality, and or socioeconomic levels, everything? But the question that I asked myself, though I did have the very same response, the primary response, just like you. This is kind of childish. I I grew up in Indonesia, and I love being called Indonesian Korean, and I speak Indonesian just like my Indonesian friends, and but I'm Korean nationality wise. So I'm not trying to be on someone like one side or the other. It's more like, why is this so childish? At the end of the day, people who are like us, who are busy living our lives, we don't have time to fight on online like Twitter.
It's all just pride.
Yeah, like what the hell? I love to eat nasi goreng and I love to eat kimchi. Can I just have both of them? Like why do I have to pick a side, right? But then the question is, the interesting question we do want to like cover tonight is, are Southeast Asian in general, this might veer away from the actual point we were going, like the incident, the thing, the war that's happening between Malaysia and siblings and Korea. But do you think Southeast East Asian are racist against Southeast Asians?
What does it have to do with this?
But because here's the thing, because the whole comment was like, oh, East Asian, especially Korean, they look down on us. They call us monkey. They think that we're nothing, you know? And that's why the whole thing happened.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing. And oh, I saw a podcast, Indonesian podcast. A Korean like guy was, I guess he's an influencer who lives in Indonesia. He was invited to the show, a podcast show, and he was being asked, like, do you think Koreans are racist? And he was like, yeah, 90% of Korean I would say is racist, and even my parents, my own family members are racist. And I'm like, whoa.
I mean, I'll say Koreans are very prideful of their country and who they are. And that's something really, that's a good thing. But I think when it turns into this, like, we're better than all these other people because of XYZ, the XYZ usually is, like, very subjective. You know, if it was, like, we're better because, you know, our GDP is higher and you know, whatever, like, factual thing, it's like, okay, yeah, maybe your country is more successful in some ways, but, like, Southeast Asian countries, there's a lot of people. And it's
a
huge.
lot.
And I think Western media doesn't know that. Like, I'm pretty sure most people think Indonesia is like a very small island.
Nah.
But like, there's so many people. Same with like India. Like, we don't know what's going on in India, but like the entertainment and culture and pop culture of India is actually so big.
So big.
Right? But we don't really get to see any of it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't like, it's not the same taste, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
what we enjoy and then what they enjoy. And I'm sure there's a lot of people, you know, the West side that really do love like Indian entertainment, like Bollywood and all of that. So, I mean, yeah, there's exceptions, but it's just like, it has not hit the Western market in that way yet. And I don't know if it's like, oh, we don't have enough representation or exposure, but like, how do you, get people interested entertainment and media from other countries that aren't as popular now. Like the Indonesian girl band right now is getting kind of big,
Oh, Nona, I love you.
right? They're actually really
There's,
good. But
yeah.
can you say there's no K-pop influence in that?
No, you can't. Yeah, no, you can't. Also, like that, you brought up really a good point. In the midst of this online war, I see so many Nona's music video clips,
Yeah.
and Indonesian or other sibling netizens would write, "Oh, Nona, go ahead, kill them, kill all the Korean K-pop artists. You do better," right? Stuff like that. And I'm like, again, number one, childish. Number two, you got the K-pop influence for sure. Because there's no way that I would watch Nona's music video and my first impression was like, oh, is that another K-pop artist that I don't know?
Yeah.
And when I found out it's Indonesian, to all the viewers, I don't know if you remember, I jump, like I jump was with like full of joy. I'm like, that's fucking Indonesian. They're fucking Indonesian. I don't know. I was like going crazy because I was so prideful to be Indonesian and see Indonesian artists
Yeah.
becoming like so big.
Yeah.
So it's about. I don't know if this whole thing is about like it's that serious, but it looks like on like in on Twitter and online,
Yeah.
it's so serious right now to the point like I saw news coverage, but it was like a part of the entertainment news coverage. We're like, oh, this thing is happening right now. So, like if you travel somewhere in Indonesia or Malaysia, please be careful. And I was like, I literally had to ask my friends who are still in Indonesia, and they're like, "Do you know about this thing?" It's like, "Oh no." So I guess it's not that big. Yeah, I don't know about what are you talking about? And I told them about
It's
it.
literally just like teenagers on the internet.
I bet.
People with
Now,
a job aren't like,
yeah, but here's the thing. I'm not saying those teenagers or whoever are part of those online war is the problem. They have no job, no life, no brain. No, I'm not saying that. It's just like let's move on. Let's
Yeah.
focus on something that's real. Cuz while you have time to write all that hate comments, there's someone who's focusing on their life and make more money and live a better life than you.
I will say though, like they're they're like writing like insults, like personal insults to people, and it's very dirty and nasty.
Very dirty.
But what I realized, like in language,
Mm.
is very interesting.
Mm.
So like Koreans, when they wrote like insults to like the SEAblings basically or anybody, I feel like because of the Korean language, the insult is very direct. Like you like whatever, like it's very like you fucking asshole, like
Mm.
whatever. Like it's very direct
Mm.
insult, just calling you really, really, really bad name. But then when I saw the SEAblings, like Southeast Asians, like insults to Korean, it's almost artful. It's like
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
a direct attack, like you're so ugly. They're like you guys are polluting the ocean with all your plastic.
Yeah.
Like it's very like not artful, but it's like it's not poetic, but it's almost like it's so it's like a backhand slap,
Yeah.
you know?
It's not a forehand slap. It's a
Yeah. So
backhand
I
slap.
think it's like a language thing probably too. Like Koreans insults aren't like that. They're just
No.
very, very direct.
We're just like right in the face.
yeah.
Right on
And
the
then
face.
the insults from like the SEAblings is very interesting.
It really
Like some of
is.
it is like, oh, like I don't approve of any of this like
Derogatory
insulting
terms and insults.
and racism, but I will say the way that they talk about it is just like so much more effective because it's not in your face. And a lot of people on TikTok, like some English speaking countries like US and Europe, not Europe, like England or whatever, like they're seeing it and they're like, I'm not in this conversation, but they're like Southeast Asians are eating them up.
Yeah.
That's the reaction.
Yeah.
But it's also because Southeast Asians can speak English better.
Yeah.
So they can like say their thoughts in a way that a lot of English speakers can understand.
Yeah.
Whereas Koreans are just saying it in Korean
Mm.
and translating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I do want to bring this up. K-pop got really big, and we did cover like this part of the thing in previous video where K-pop got really, really big. Not just by Gangnam Style by Psy, not only by 21, Big Bang, all the OGs, but I think K-pop went above the mainstream surface through BTS's hard work. All previous artists that I just mentioned, they work really hard too. But I think BTS did really, and BTS and Blackpink, and like right after them, I feel like it's twice. They work really hard to gather all the fans from all around the world together and like vision, give them a vision. This is what we want, and I want to like be connected to all of my fans. And I think that brings their level of the game up to the highest point. And I'm saying this because Korean population at one time we hit 50 million. That was the highest, and we're going down really fast. And out of those 50 million, not everyone likes K-pop. K-pop is mainly. I'm not being judgy, but K-pop is mainly for those people who are in the teenage eras, in 20s, maybe early. But after like late 20s and early 30s, you started to know that you're not super interested in K-pop. You may know them, but you're more into the OG songs. So, where how come K-pop is so big? They're not getting all the fandom only from Korea. They get from outside of Korean countries, all the SEAblings and US and the Europe. So you can never, like as Korean, I can never say K-pop got big because of our own love. Our love and our support and our pride for Korean K-pops. No, it's from all over the world.
Oh yeah.
So I think as Korean, yes, we're prideful for what we have, what we're experiencing right now as being Korean. Walking on the street, everyone recognizes us being Korean. They talk about our food, our culture, our drama. Yes, we're prideful, but we should not forget that behind all that was all the fans who supported us that are from other countries.
I'm still surprised that K-pop is big in the US.
Yeah.
I remember seeing like, I don't have radio, but when we rented a car
Mm.
and we listened to the radio had like, oh, this is like 1 hour of K-pop
Yeah.
on like, was it like, I don't, it's like a not national, but like local
Radio station.
Like back then, that's why you hear like Justin Bieber and like
Taylor Swift.
only the big artists. And now they're like, oh, we have K-pop hour, and all the songs we'll play is K-pop.
Yeah. Impressive. And
Very
behind all that success, it was all the fans from all different international fan. And we should never forget that we are here right now because of them too. If no one likes your food, no one's gonna come to your house. You cannot say that your food is good, and you can never prove it if no one's gonna taste it. People know that our stuff is good and recognizes our goodness, our quality, because there are people who's interested in our culture, our food, and everything. And it cannot be just Korean. So I'm like, as a person who grew up in Indonesia, who just love Indonesian culture, embedded in it, and also being Korean, I think this, number one, it's a very childish online war. Like, you can hate me for saying that. Please
And
stop.
you know what? You can hate on us, but just like and comment first.
But I do know where this, like, okay, the deeper side of this, the deeper sense. I do understand where this hatred against Korean comes from, because when I grew up in Indonesia, I did see a lot of unforgettable scenes of Koreans treating Indonesians very poorly. And in my head, I'm like, yo, you're in a foreign country. You're a foreigner living in a foreign country. Why would you treat the local people like they're nothing? And I still remember, like, my mom, I saw a really bad incident where, like, a Korean guy, like, almost punched a Korean, what?
I'm just seeing how much time we have left.
We're going to wrap it up very soon. Almost done. But anyways, yeah, we only have like 6 minutes. Don't worry. But I was like, I saw a Korean guy like yelling at his driver, like an Indonesian driver, and like, oh, why were you so late? I told you to come out early and pick me up. And like he almost punched the driver's face. And my mom immediately closed my eyes And she whispered, she's like, you would never, ever be that person. You're not going to do that. You treat everyone equally. And I'm so thankful for my mom for saying that. And my dad, they never, never treated like Indonesians like that
The
ever.
crazy thing is like the way that you talk about how Koreans behaved in Southeast Asian countries back then, I don't know how it is now,
Yeah,
is how Americans view other Americans in other countries.
that is true.
So you dumb, ignorant American, you think you can do whatever you want just because you're in another country? That's exactly what's happening with Americans too. So our message now to the teenagers going on the keyboard
Okay, they
war,
might be not all teenagers. I don't know.
if you're in adulthood and you're playing in this game with the teenagers,
Get a life. Seriously, get a life.
I pray for you.
Deep prayer.
But for the other kids out there, just write it and then don't send. Don't press send. Let your anger go. Let it go. And just enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah.
Though in the beginning, this whole thing that started is just such a... He said sorry. End of story. Why did it go up to this huge like race war?
That stupid Korean netizen who started this, that's his fault. But you know what?
Jail.
It's jail. But it's a better you for you to just like walk away from it.
You're a better person than
Yeah. But if you go after that person, you're just the same as the other person who started all this. So you don't want to be the starter.
Spend your time better.
Yeah. Make
Use
money.
those calories and typing to do something else.
Make love. Yeah. But here's the thing. We love our fans, if we do have one.
The two of you out there.
I love you. At the end, our message is positivity, just love. The world is actually brighter than you think.
The world is dying. We don't have time for this.
World is dying and cheers to that. See you next time.